my name is Brittany Ramirez, and this short video is a reflection of the time I was fortunate enough to spend at Second Home. My first day there was their Thanksgiving celebration, when the families of each child came to share a Thanksgiving dinner that was made and served by many volunteers, including myself. I was able to interact with not only the kids, but also their family members. This is when I was able to observe the population being served at Second Home. My instructor told me that the majority of them are from low-income families, and many of the children come from Spanish-speaking homes. This is apparent when the families arrived, and they asked me to assist the front desk, because I'm a Spanish speaker, so that way I was able to communicate with everyone. After a few hours there, I realized how everything worked. Everything was based off of a schedule, which was good for the children because it created a sense of stability. When they arrived from school, they had snack time, which was provided by Second Home. After that snack time, they had homework and reading time, which was always a little bit harder to get through. Then they were able to play games, such as board games, puzzles, basketball, volleyball, and much more. This was my favorite time because I was able to learn more about my students. They were funny and full of energy. I had some comical conversations with them during this time that only brought me closer to them. This was beneficial because they started to respect me after I got to know them much, much better. The kids were split up in classes based on their age. The youngest and oldest kids were in classrooms upstairs, and then there were some classrooms in the main gymnasium area, where there were tables set up along with toys. This area served for many purposes, and it was where the parents came to pick up their children. I was always in the main gymnasium with my class of third graders. I very quickly began to love them. I was able to experience many things while being at Second Home. Whether they were good or bad, they were all amazing learning experiences. I observed the language the children used, advanced in the sense that they were saying phrases and words that were too mature for their age and not very appropriate to say in public. It was eye-opening to see how socially advanced these children were for their age. I also observed how they interacted physically with each other. They were quite physical, but in a playful manner for most part. I actually was there when two girls from my class got in a physical fight that involved one hitting one another and pushing one to the ground. That was quite a bad experience, but again, I was able to learn how exactly I should deal with it. Truly, the best experience was being able to make cookies with them because it was something many had never done. They showed much enthusiasm, which was joyous to watch. It was similar to snack time because they were all in great moods and loved being silly. My worst experience was during the time of reading and homework. As I was trying to help a girl read, I tried encouraging her when she wanted to give up. After showing her much patience and encouragement, she got frustrated and put her hand up to hit me. I quickly reacted and stopped her hand. That was eye-opening to see how a child could be affected by their home life. Anger and frustration was portrayed in their activities of homework time. Much of what we learned in class that related to these children was true in regards to Second Home. The importance of the children's safety, progress, and experience was a major priority of the teachers and directors of the program. They always tried their hardest to make it the best environment possible. They were very encouraging and positive towards the students and showed great reactions from them for the most part. We learned about low-income families and how the socioeconomic status of the parents can affect their children's lives because it exposes them to different things in life. I honestly didn't understand how the economic status of a family or even the life decisions made by parents or siblings can affect the children until I spent some time at Second Home. I asked the children where they learned a lot of the things they said, and their answer was simply, my big brother or big sister, and one kid even said, their mom. Of course, not everyone was like this. There were also incredibly bright and well-tempered children who I really enjoyed being with. They taught me that everyone, whether they have a learning disability, physical disability, temperament problem, or even if they come from low-income families, has the ability to have potential to do anything they want to do, whether it's be athletic, bright, loving, etc. I saw so much passion and love within all the children I worked with. I really enjoyed this experience at Second Home, and I do plan on continuing to go. just for my own enjoyment. I left the 10 hours different in the sense that I was slightly more knowledgeable, being the first time I had worked with underprivileged kids. I will never forget my experience and hope to take it, whatever I learned, into future community service experiences, and even with my profession in the long run. It is safe to say that I would love to do it all over again. Thanks for watching!